Alright, we're entering a nightmare MF run, showing you an easy build. Here we have 20% faster cast rate, orb, 29% chance gloves, just a little weak belt, and these are 4-socket topaz armor with a perfect topaz helm. 3-socket, very important if you get that. That shield, I use it for resistance, and these boots, it's all about fire resistance sometimes. And this is a pretty simple gear that anyone can get. So you have pretty good resistance right there. It was all pretty much gold. And I start off with the meth run. Well, here just a little quick preview of me getting in a little trouble, because sometimes when you do these MF runs, it's not always easy when you get to meth. Right when I get to level 3, I like making the TP right here, but I didn't have any with me. I like using frozen orb. It's quick, it's easy, you don't really gotta think. Meth don't really like those orbs hitting them, so you could dodge really easy with this setup. The more resistance you have, it likely is going to make it a lot more funner when doing these runs. Alright, there you go. First MF run, already got 2 green items. I always like hitting that chest. You might find something special, you never know. I'll give you a little preview of what each item is. Right here, I'm making a quick switch. I like using this little rune world that anyone can make with the 2 low level runes. It makes you have faster cast rate, and you want to have 25 faster cast rate for your armor, and then you have that 20% for your orb, and you teleport pretty fast. And right after meth, I like doing Andy. I hit her with fireballs because some reason she don't like those. It's always nice when you see some gold items. I like seeing green and the gold ones, of course. Who doesn't? It's a pretty cool helmet for a necro. So again, we're starting off. When you have nothing, this is a way to start getting gear. Start collecting all these items. You collect the best ones, and then you move on. These are really good gloves. I like them. And my advice is you just start collecting all these items, and they'll be all for different kind of characters. And when you don't want, sell it and make money. Right after I finished meth and then Andy, then I go to Act 5 in that little red portal. You gotta save Anna first to activate that. And Anna will give you this quest, and you never want to defeat the actual quest, because once you defeat it, I believe the red portal goes away. So I just go here and just take this dude out. Sometimes he drops good stuff, but it's just quick. It's not like a big deal. It's not like meth or Andy drops, but it's something good to just do. And boom, we're already on the second run. Now these videos, now I'm now I'm making it a little bit more quicker, the editing here, because I already showed you the setup. This is a perfect way to start MFing. Normal, you don't really get nothing crazy. Sometimes you do. You know, like if you want to practice in normal, go for it. But nightmare is when you start seeing the better drops. And the last difficulty is the best one, of course. But this one actually gives you stuff you normally wouldn't get. See, I like this sword right here. This is a good sword for Pally. It gives you 6 to Holy Fire. And that is super good skill when you're first making your Pally and you don't have any gear. You want to max out Holy Fire and you just run through the whole game. You run through the whole normal and even Nightmare with just Holy Fire if you max it out. And this sword will give you 6 points to that. So you just literally burn everything around you. So that's what makes MFing fun, when you start getting these crazy items that you normally don't see people using. But when you have nothing, these items make the game fun. And pretty much I'm starting off with just the basic stuff. Didn't have much, just used topazes for more MF. And as you play the game, you start finding items. And for me, this is pretty fun. You know, you just hit up these bosses. It's like treasure hunting, I call it. There you go. A couple drops right there. And you just collect them, you know. It's not... I do this for like 5 runs, 10 runs max, and then I'm done. I'll go do something else. But yeah, you could do this every day, 5 runs. Like once you get your source to that point where you can handle this, I say you can start doing nightmare runs and like level 40 for sure, level 50, even level 30. But I say level 40 because you want at least 10 points into Frozen Orb. That's what's going to make it a lot more easier. Pretty much once you put 20 points into Frozen Orb, you're ready to MF. Now, of course, you want to put points into that Frozen Mastery. But like me, as soon as I hit 20 points, I start MFing. You always gotta identify those items with Deckard Cain. Does it for free. And right here we got that 20% Magic Vine Shield. It's not bad if you put a Ist rune. I think that will make it a 50 MF. Yeah, it would. Shield. But I think it's cool. I don't really use it because I'd rather have resistance, to be honest. Because if you go full MF, then you're a little weaker. So I like being a little tanky. And she just loves those fireballs. Yeah, you hit her up. You know, she's got to be part of your routine, because sometimes you don't get nothing with Meth, then you get something with Andy. So that, you know, that's pretty cool. So I always include her in that. This bow is pretty crazy. So now you have a bow for your Amazon. I mean, I don't know if you saw the stats, but for a low level, it's pretty fun. It has piercing already in it, so every time you hit somebody, it's gonna pierce them and go through all the other monsters. So that's like super cool, especially when you're a low level, because you have to get that skill. You have to upgrade the skill called piercing, and it's not always 100% chance. So this one is always 100% chance of piercing them. And I always max out my mana pots because, you know, I'm flying around through the whole map trying to find these bosses. So you're definitely wasting a lot of mana, and you just pop them like candy. You know, you just take them as soon as you feel like you're like halfway. You're running out of mana like halfway. You drink another mana pot, and it kind of just overlaps each other. Boom! Right away we're into another math run. As you can see, I'm pretty tanky. I got lightning resistance maxed out. I'm just taking those shots, not even affecting me. And this was a little weaker drop. So whenever you get weak drops, what's cool about them is that you do get pretty good money off of them sometimes. So that's what's gonna keep you going with the mana pots, and you put that in your personal stash. The gold that you get from selling them. Yeah, she did some weak drops as well. So I mean, it's all good. Sometimes you need those drops to get gold. So pretty good gold amount right there, and you fill up your mana pots again, and you just keep going. So sometimes you get some good drops, sometimes something like this where nothing happens, but you just keep moving, you keep going. Alright, so this is definitely a beginner way to start MF and having some fun.